full lotus is really dependent upon your relationship. Your feet are the guru. Like if your feet lose their gravitas and they become limp and so forth, you're gonna feel it in your knee, guaranteed. So to get to full lotus, we can start here, like almost like a Janu Shirshasana. So this could be a bus stop for the pose if you're still working on opening your hips like this. And as we learned yesterday, you keep your Janu Shirshasana foot, you keep the shin loop of your other leg. Keep your knee down, your whole thigh on the floor. And you pull that leg, your foot, right up into your hip, okay? If you keep your knee down, you're drastically minimizing an injury to your knee. As soon as you lift it up, you bind in the hip, and then your knee's gonna take the brunt of it. So this could be where you're working. Just to even get your foot up like that. Okay, now, is this big inner spiral or what? Yeah. So we use inner spiral to go into the pose, and then use inner spiral and a hugging to midline. So hug to midline with this leg, and it's also outer spiral. You sweep this buttocks underneath you and compact yourself back to midline. That could be the pose right there. To get to this other leg, so you stay steady in the action of this foot and draw it in. And the ankle never sickles. Guess what? For me, I just turned myself on my mat. It's cool, right? I use the space. Thank you. Now keep this knee down. Keep this ankle strong. And you lean forward into that, the leg that you're moving. Lean forward, keep this foot really engaged, and you invite it up. If you tried to lift it and tug it, then we could have some problems. And then waistline fills in, tailbone scoops from your hips, right through your thigh bones. And then here you are, you're in a pose called Padmasana. Getting out can be equally as challenging. So again, lean into the knee, you're gonna work. And invite that leg down, and see, I didn't let my, and then you can lean this way and let that foot down too. Other people, you know, the flexi Gumby people in the world, they just like, I have a niece who sleeps in this position. Folded like this at the bottom of the bed.
Who came up with that pose?
This is one of the most ancient poses there is.
I mean, it's just insane, but like, I wonder, like...
It really, like, the benefit of Padmasana for meditation and pranayama is it really, it contains the prana inside your pelvis.
But it's a little, like, once you get in there, it's probably more comfortable for your feet than like the normal cross-legged pose. Because your weight's not on your feet are resting on your legs.
I can't speak to that because it's still kind of like I'm aware of my feet. Like, you know, like a couple of years ago, I would get into this pose and it would feel like my head was going to blow off my body because it just contained the, you know, I was just like, whoa, I didn't, you know, but now I can, it's more friendly. So that's the progression to get into full lotus. Want to see it one more time? It's a strong commitment that this foot never this is a sickled foot. So baby toe, strong. Lean into that knee and invite that foot. So this knee, the leg stays down. Invite that foot way up into the crease of your hip. That might be where you stop. This is a good pose. To get back to midline, it's an inner spiral with the straight leg and outer spiral contraction with the front leg. Hug to midline. Commit. And then to the best of your ability, keep this knee down as you turn this leg and pull it in. And then you gotta lean into this leg and be strong. This is coordinated. Lean into that. Keep your knees down and invite both legs. So you're, all of a sudden you're going to be like, whoa, I can actually, these are the tops of my feet on top of my leg. Holy cow. But the feet stay strong and active. People with super open hips, yeah, they just, they can do whatever they want with their feet. And they don't have to pay a strong consequence. Those of us that have, we're learning how to blossom the flower of the lotus, you've got to work your feet. You've been doing it this whole practice. Shins in, strong, steady, active baby toes. Shins hugged to midline. Thighs widen away. To get out of this pose, lean towards that leg. Unwind yourself from a place of safety. Okay? Try it on your own. Any questions?